Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nilanda, and this year I'm living a life that is more authentic, intentional, and mindful, which will hopefully in turn help me achieve my goals, be more productive, and really enjoy my life to the fullest. Last week I flipped through my bullet journal and talked about my vision board and kind of the overall vibe of what I want this year to be. So this week I'm stepping a little further into that mentality and changing my environment to suit the life I want to live. So basically I'm going to clean my room. Here we go. And this is where everything happens. I'm very lucky that I have a pretty big room, but the thing with a big space is that I have a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff is a lot of junk. I have a lot of little bits and bobs and tchotchkes and stuff along my windowsills, which I use as shelves, and that is a habit I'm trying to break. I still have an air conditioner on the floor, I gotta get rid of that. I still have Christmas presents here. I just have, again, a lot of little odds and ends here. I have my closet set up here with just, I don't even know what's going on in this area. My dresser and kind of my makeup station over there, as well as my sleeping situation. My bed setup is something I definitely want to change this year. I still have stuff that I packed for Korea over here that I haven't fully unpacked yet. And then I have my desk situation here, which is so freaking dusty. I don't know if you can see that, but gross. So this area is where I edit videos. Sometimes I film things here, I work here, I do emails, etc. here. And then I want to figure out this little section. I like to have this open so I can have a place to put a tripod in case I want to film facing this wall, which I have many times. There's just a lot of odds and ends that need to be organized, and everything needs to find its place. I have just a whole bunch of random stuff here. Everything on top of that MacBook are things that I need to work on, little projects that need fixing. So some things might need a little bit of a hot glue gun touch, or the sunglasses I have there just need to be fixed so they can fit me better. And then I have my display shelves here. I have some BTS stuff. I have some anime figures and then some BTS albums, but I would like to organize that stuff better. This entire wall section is something that I'm working on as well. I want to add maybe more shelves to it or add more decoration up on top and stuff, but that's a bit of a longer process. Same thing with my bed area. I definitely want to raise my bed at some point and maybe add shelves and do a headboard or something. And that's actually part of my goals. So the way I like to clean my room is I like to go section by section and kind of figure out everything I have in that area and then find a place for those things. Hopefully, I'm hoping I can get this done in about 3 or 4 hours, but I have been known to underestimate how long things take, but hopefully we can get it done. This is your sign to clean your room too, so maybe you can play this video while you're cleaning your own space. Let's do it. So the first place I want to organize is this little TV console area. So as you can see, I have my console here. I have Christmas presents that I haven't put away yet. I usually keep candles and crystals and my tarot cards here, but I still would like to organize a little better. Everything is dusty, and then underneath I just have lots of odds and ends, things that I really need to organize. It's kind of become a junk drawer central. And then I have my TV up above on the wall. All right. Christmas presents. Lots of socks this year. Lots of candles too. Oh, it smells like autumn with chai. We saved in the bags for next year. I definitely have to clear off this entire surface because everything here is dusty. So I'm gonna take everything off, put it on the floor, clear the whole surface, as well as wipe down all my products on here and then organize them properly of what I want on the tabletop. Then I'll work on the second level, and then I'll deal with everything that ends up on the floor. The thing about cleaning is that in order to make things clean and organized, you have to make an even bigger mess first. Everything here really just has a film of dust on it. Girl, gross. So many tarot decks. Do you feel calm? Because I don't, because I'm looking at a big old pile of dust here. This is what my console area looks like now that it's clean. So I organized it with my candles and kind of things I would light on fire in one corner. My tarot stuff, some books, and just a little other things. I liked having a little bit of free space in between though. I think ideally I'd like to have a shelf across here, and that way I can add some of those books or candles or tarot cards on display on there, just because I feel like, again, there's that big empty space, but also the display of everything on my console table looks very flat to me. Like, I think it just needs more height. I also want to handle this wire situation a little better, but for now, that's what I got. And then I'm just going to go through and organize the bottom shelf. It's really just like some DVDs. I have a PlayStation there, a DVD player, and then just a little bit of, again, tchotchkes and like little junk things like that, where it all has a place. I just gotta put them back where they belong, and then figure out where the rest of the stuff on the floor goes. So then the bottom area pretty much looks the same, just cleaner. So this basket here is basically just a ton of nail stuff. This year I'm trying not to get my nails did. I'm trying to capitalize on the DIY. I don't know if that's the best place for it, but I do actually like that this like basket method here. There's just so much space in these compartments that I feel like they're not being utilized, because, for example, one of these DVD sets only takes up like 3/4 of the space, so there's still a little bit back there. I don't know what else I'm going to put here. Obviously, if I have more DVDs, I would. I have things in my parents' house, but I don't know if it's worth taking over or not. So that section is pretty much done. Again, it needs a little bit more of like design and decor fixing, but for cleanliness, it's done. Look at all that cord stuff. I got to figure out the cord system there too. So next up is this area here. So I have what I call my closet space in this corner. This apartment didn't come with any closet space, so I had to do an install of my own. And as you can see, so I usually have accessories and purses up on top. I have some things hung, and then there's a shelf and drawer here that I use for other accessories, hats, and like pajamas and stuff. And then on the bottom in that corner is a little bit of like workout equipment, yoga stuff, and like just different bags, backpacks, etc. Then over here on my dresser, I use this top area here as like a makeup skin type of station. At some point too, within the next few months, I definitely want to actually go through all my clothes in here and in my drawers and in my like storage and stuff to just try everything on and actually see what still fits me, what still looks flattering on me, and what I feel comfortable in, just because I think I have too many clothes, or too many clothes that I don't really need, and I kind of just want to get rid of the stuff that I've been holding on to for superficial reasons, you know? But yeah, because I think that I'd rather just have a closet full of clothes that I really like versus things that I don't, you know? I think I've moved on from the idea that I need to have a lot of options when, at this point, a lot of my options are options I don't like. You know, and I think that at the end of the day, realistically, I wear like 10 total outfits, you know? So I just need to put more value in the quality of the things I have versus the quantity. Today's just about the surface level cleaning. Eventually we'll get into more of the design and decor and the hardcore deep dive of like going through every single piece.
그림자는 더 길어지고 자전거는 달리고 있어 못다 식은 아스팔트 위로 가로등이 하나 둘씩 켜지면 마침내 long lovely day. Farewell.
Okay, so this is the area done. As you can see, it's way more organized here. You can actually like see the surface and it's not just a big pile of clothes there. I organized the bags that I had, a little yoga equipment and like workout stuff. I think in this empty space, I want to put maybe a little laundry basket because usually my laundry basket would go here, but then I'm worried about Bagel because he always comes to dig around. And then even for my dresser, I didn't change much of the stuff that was there, just kind of put things where they were supposed to go and organized it a little better. For my closet setup, as you can see, I have a couple of shelves up top, my clothing bar, as well as another shelf, and then a drawer here. While I was tidying up here, I realized that the functionality isn't great. I definitely want to do a little bit of finagling to rearrange the heights of the shelves and stuff. Considering the top shelf is so high, I think it might be better to just use it as a display shelf. I definitely have other things like stuffed animals, BTS merch, little figurines, etc. that I can put up on the top shelf because they really would just be for display. As I realize all the different changes I want to make to my room, I'm writing those down so I have kind of a master list that I can go back to later to really design my room the way I want. One of my goals for the first quarter of the year is to make my room, my space, the place I spend the most time in, to be the most functional and comfortable and really like the best place for me. I want it to be an environment where I can do all the things I want to do. It has to be a space where I'm comfortable working out in. It has to be a space that I can do my actual work in, edit videos, film videos, as well as sleep and relax and wind down. It has to be all those things, right? But and I'm figuring out the pieces of how to make that happen, and little by little, it's gonna get there. All right, so since we last talked, I have eaten lunch and I've changed my outfit because it's getting colder in here because the sun is going down. But I wanted to show you where I'm at now, and I'm going to call it a day because I got things to do this evening, and then I'll get back to it tomorrow. So this side of the room looks pretty good. I worked on this little bookshelf that I use as a nightstand, and I made my bed over again. But yeah, if you don't look at the floor because there's still a whole bunch of, junk everywhere, not too shabby from this side over. And then tomorrow we'll tackle finding a spot for everything on the floor, and then this side. And I will see you then. Baby. What do you think? Clean room's better room, right? Baby. Sit. Okay. Ooh. Hi. Hi. Auntie's cleaning her room. Ah!
속에 널 들여다봐 Hey 다 춤을 춰봐 수고한 너에게 이 정도 여유 줄 수 있잖아 Hey, you know you deserve it Let your day be Remember your boo You're not just a show you're in Oh, keep your good
And this is the final result.
Let it fall Let all the chains that bind you fall You know your worth
My room looks so much bigger now that it's clean. And honestly, when I walk in, I just feel so much more relieved, and I enjoy being in my room much more when it's clean. So I'm really happy with that.
Oh, you
I still have some more organization and decorating to do, but I really like the way it is for now.
that shines in you fall Let it fall Let all the chains
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!